In Q1, we doubled the number of logos we have in our pipeline, which is great. So that's, I think, the end result. I had joined Bound around 4 months back, and a couple of weeks in, after doing a bunch of customer interviews, who wanted to start setting up demand generation channels that we thought made the most sense. And one of the channels for us was outbound email campaigns, or multi-channel campaigns for outbound using email, LinkedIn, and calling. Like, you see best practices everywhere, right? There are people shouting about it on LinkedIn, there are people making blog posts about it, there are webinars about it. And what often happens is, with those best practices, you don't get enough information about how to actually implement it day to day on a very detailed and granular level, because things move pretty fast in the outbound space, and best practices change really quickly, and those best practices really need to be tailored for I think the individual situation and case. So, based on our target customers, based on how they responded to things, based on how our campaigns went, we needed to keep making changes quickly. We wanted to keep the team pretty lean, but do all that I wanted to for outbound and HubSpot in a very short time frame and with the best possible expertise, without hiring people full time. And so I started looking for external help, and Lani and Enablement were very highly recommended by a few people who I trusted. So we got in touch. There were ongoing calls every week. There was documentation prepared for each of the calls before, during, and after. There was support through Slack. It was me and my two people from the sales team who were on the calls as well. They were very appreciative and could see that there was strong expertise and good content and just hand-holding and guidance all the way through. So everything was pretty clear, and everything was very well structured in terms of what needed to be done each week, and the action steps that had to be completed on all sides and for each individual involved. And that helped us deliver and launch all our campaigns all on time. In Q1, we doubled the number of logos we have in our pipeline, which is great. So that's, I think, the end result of all of this, and that's been pretty solid. A lot of work that went into it, obviously, and it had to be a multi-channel approach, which we worked on together with Lani and Gilbert to sort of see what would make sense using email, LinkedIn, and phone calls. There were multiple iterations to keep improving things, and in the end, we doubled the pipeline. I'd say, look, I got into it with no reservations, and I know that other CROs are probably looking for the same thing. They want the best expertise. They want someone who's going to deliver fast. They want someone who's going to make sure you get results at the end. And so I'd say, go for it. And in my experience, all of those were checked.